Very good morning to all of you. So, in the last class, I have already introduced what basically we are using the computers, various types of computers, various type of devices, various type of computational devices, and it's exactly if we are using the computing system. So, how exactly it looks like, what are the different types of computers, classification of the computers, generation of the computers, everything. Then I explained if computer is there. So, as per the definition, we are not telling that computer is a single mode devices. So, what it does? So, it has some supporting devices through which it can able to provide the services to the user or to the society. So, that is why the computer has its input devices, output devices, processing unit. So, like that when we are combining all these devices, so we are telling this is the complete set of computers. Okay. Next is what? So, again I have already explained if input section is there. So, various devices are used for different computing system, because we are using different computational devices for our purpose. Domestic computer is there, computer is also used in the medical science, in that means in let it be educational system, in various sector, that means various type of computers are used. So, as per the use we are also using different type of input devices. So, I also explained, so different type of that means devices like input devices are your keyboard, your mouse, your scanner, your plotter. So, various type of input devices are there, light pen, yes or no, that is MICR, magnetic ink character reader. So, these are all different type of input devices. So, I have already explained. Then today I will explain the what are the different output devices. So, if input as per the definition, input section is there, definitely if you are giving certain data as input, definitely we will expect something to the output. So, what are the in the output section, how it is that means able to get. So, for this output section, like input devices, we are having different types of output devices. How we want to get certain that result as output, because it depends, because once the data is processed, so definitely the processed data it will be given as output. Yes. So, what are the different your output devices? So, exactly. So, I have already explained input, output, okay. So, as per the definition, so once the data is given as input, so it is processed. So, ALU is there, CU is there, and memory unit is there. So, we are getting the result as output. So, as this is the output section, so we are having number of devices for the output. So, basically in general we are using the display unit, that is the monitor. The in generally we are saying the monitor is the globalized or universally accepted output devices, because whatever the computing system we are using. So, wherever you go, if you will find the computer, definitely one output, that means one monitor is there, which that means we are getting the data as output everywhere. So, that is why the monitor it is the universal accepted output device. Then, so once data is processed means it is not visible, yes or no. So, everything is processed and it is processed and given as output. So, whatever the display we are getting, so it is okay, screen is there. So, whatever the data it is already processed here, so it is given to the monitor. So, that means we are getting, that means we are ready, yes, this is the result, yes or no, because when you are feeding something through the keyboard. Okay. So, when I was I have already told you that keyboard is the universal accepted or universally used input devices. That means definitely a keyboard is there. So, like that monitor is the universally used output devices. That means, if computing system is there, definitely you will be getting one monitor display unit. That means, where the user is getting or it is visible, yes or no. So, that is why we can say user is getting as, it is known as the soft copy. So, the soft copy is visible through the monitor, yes or no. Apart from that, not only we are getting the result as in your monitor or in the output devices, it is also in different format. We are getting the result in different format. Let it be, we can say one printer. Okay. Let it be printer. So, what is the use of printer? Printer is, that means to get whatever the output it is visible to the user. Suppose I want to get it, that means I want to print means I will get it the result in the paper. Okay. So, if I want to get it in paper, so how it is possible? So, it is only possible because by using, it can be only possible with the help of your printer. So, printer it is also universally used output device for getting the result as in hard copy. Hard copy means in the paper format, yes or no. Suppose I want to, whatever the result I am getting from the computer, I want to get it in paper. So, I have to use the printer. So, that is why print everywhere we are using the printer for what purpose? To get the result in hard copy. So, that is why printer is used for getting the hard copy. So, it is the paper is that means whatever the result it is printed over the paper. So, how the printer is responsible for printing the output or the result in the paper. So, your monitor is one output device and printer is output device, but the output we are getting the output, but in different format. If we are getting the result in soft copy, so it is visible in the display unit, yes or no. So, and if I want to get it in paper, so in different format, so we are using the printer. So, printer it is the output device for getting the result in hard copy, and monitor it is used for getting the result in soft copy. Okay. So, as monitor, so initially that is visual display unit, universally its name is visual display unit, yes or no. So, visual display unit when it was started, so initially it was the CRT monitor. What is that? CRT, cathode ray tube, yes or no. Next we came to then your we came to LCD, liquid crystal display, So, that is LCD. Nowadays we are using all the LCD monitors, that is it was very big in size CRT, yes or no. It was big in size, very it occupies much space, yes or no. So, again it was used that means 10 years 15 years back, yes or no. Nowadays we are using the LCD monitor because it is very thin, it is very flat, it occupies very less space, yes or no, and high clarity, yes or no. That means it looks very good than your CRT, yes or no. So, nowadays all are using the LCD monitor, yes or no, for the display unit, visual display unit, yes or no. So, wherever you go, if computer is there, definitely that computer has its own visual display unit, that means you will be getting one LCD monitor, yes or no. So, this is basically the display unit, and we are nowadays, as we are using different computers, like if you are using the desktop computers, we will have definitely one monitor. If we are using the laptop, if you are using the laptop, so laptop having its display unit, that front panel display, so that is one output device. If you are using the that means tab, so tab is, it has its own display unit, that means through which we can get the result, it is visible to the user, so it has its own display unit. Let it be mobile, so mobile has its own display unit through which we can get the result. So, like that, so everything is that means coming under your visual display unit, that means through which user can able to see the result, yes or no. So, this is known as the various output devices. Then next is your, so I have already explained the printer, yes or no. So, printer I told you, that is printer is the universal accepted output device for what? For getting the hard copy result to hard copy, yes or no. So, accordingly when printer started, so it was started with the printer started with what? Different type of printers. So, what are the different type of printers? So, what it does? So, one is inkjet printer, or we can say printer basically divided into two types, that is impact printer and non-impact printer. Okay. So, impact printer and non-impact printer. So, as per its name, impact printer means, because we know that printer is used for what purpose? To print the result in the paper, yes or no. That means, printer is the device through which we can print the paper. So, how it will print? That means, definitely the printer has its nozzle or head, we can say like that. Suppose I am writing in the blackboard. So, how I am writing? Because this is the marker, and marker is what? It is the small head, we can say this is the printing, that means one element through which when I want. So, my brain is giving some instruction to write something. So, I am writing yes SANJAYA. So, I am writing the name Sanjay, yes or no. So, like that. So, I am using this pen for writing this name, yes or no. So, how I will explain this impact and non-impact printer? How I will explain the impact and non-impact printer? So, printer is used to print the output in the paper. So, printer has its own what? Head or nozzle to print in the paper, yes or no. If that nozzle is directly striking on the paper for writing or for printing the document, so that means that is known as the impact printer. Are you getting? So, what again I am explaining, that means my pen, when my pen is, that means when I am writing, the pen is, it is what? It is striking, that means in the surface, yes or no, it is striking in the surface. So, that is why like that in the printer. So, in the printer when the head is directly striking on the paper for printing the document, so that is known as the what? Impact printer. That is why in impact printer, have you marked or not, it creates some noise when it prints, yes or no. When it prints, definitely as it strikes on the paper for printing, yes or no, it creates some noise, yes or no. So by creating some noise, the head strikes and we are getting the hard copy or we are getting the printout, yes or no. So that is known as the impact printer. Then in impact printer, what are the impact printers? So first is DMP. First is what? DMP, that means dot matrix printer. What is that? Okay, dot matrix printer. Basically, it was used earlier when at that time there was no high end printers, only dot matrix printer was there. That means one head was there, like type machine, it was striking on the paper for printing the documents or the output. That means like your typewriter, when you are pressing or typewriter, it directly strikes on the paper, key like this, that is the DMP printer, dot matrix printer. Nowadays, if you are going to in everywhere, you will not get it, but it is also used in the postal office. When you are going, suppose you are going to the post office, nowadays you will be getting the dot matrix printer is there when they are giving one slip, when you are doing the speed post or any register letter or parcel. That means when they are giving the slip, so definitely you have watched, that means whatever the printer they are using for printing the slip, that printer is known as the dot matrix printer. Okay. So this dot matrix printer is coming under the impact printer, because why? Because that head is striking on the paper for printing. Yes. Next is what? Inkjet. Then inkjet printer, basically the dot matrix is impact printer. Then we are coming to the non impact printer. So what is non impact printer? Okay, non impact printer is what is that? That means the head is not directly contact with the paper. That means when the printer wants to print, so after getting some instruction, if that nozzle is directly, that is coming in the surface, yes or no. So if it is not directly contact with the paper, then that is the non impact printer. Suppose what I will do, so let it, this is the marker, if I will, what, this is the printing area, yes or no. So if from the distance, some micro distance, if I will use and I will write, so it is not possible, yes or no, it is not possible. So what we will do, if I have one syringe, let it be, if I will give one marker and one syringe. Have you heard about the syringe, the injection syringe? If I will what, I will put some ink inside the syringe and this is the marker. So I will use to let this is one syringe and this is one marker. Okay. So what I will do, if I will use the syringe to write over here by striking, directly strike or on this writing area. So by using the syringe I can't write, yes or no, but this marker, if I will write something, so I can write, because this nozzle is designed like that. So when I will write something, I can write in this surface, but if I will use the syringe with some ink, so I can't write. So what I will do, I will push some force. What syringe does? So when I will push some force, automatically it will inject, it will inkjet. Inkjet means it will throw some ink as per the instruction. That means the head receives some instruction from the microcontroller that I have to write A, let it be, I have to write A. So I am giving the instruction to print A. So if it is DMP, so what it will do? So like that it will strike over the surface and it will print A. But if I will use non impact means it will from some distance, micro distance, what it does, it throws some ink to the surface and it prints the A, like syringe. So what will do, suppose I want to write A through the syringe. So what I will like simultaneously I will throw the ink and I will move my head. So, automatically A will be there. So, these are the non-impact printers. These are non-impact printers. So, what are the non-impact printers? The inkjet printers. So, inkjet printers are the non-impact printers. Then to make it, nowadays we are using high speed print, we are also using inkjet printers, yes or no. Nowadays we are using the laser printer. What? We are using the laser printer. So, laser printer means what? So, that means, have you seen or not the photocopy devices? That means, in generally we all are telling the Xerox, not exactly. Xerox is the company, okay, who has initially developed the photocopy machine to make a document that will be exact copy, yes or no. So, that photocopy device, whatever the you are telling, normally you are telling the Xerox machine. So, that was initially developed by the Xerox company. So, again that machine is known as what? That is the laser print. That means, inside that one laser beam is there, yes or no. So, that means, in that surface what exactly happens. So, in that means, ink is thrown in the plate and one light is generated, okay. So, one light is there and one paper in the paper, okay, paper is there, okay. So, the all the, that means powders, that means whatever the ink is there, ink powders are these are dropped in the paper, and as per the instruction, that means it is printed on the paper. But it is very essential that laser beam, the laser beam is most essential for printing the document. So, that is why it is known as the laser printer. In inkjet printer we are especially use the ink, but in the laser printer we are not using ink. So, it is in powder format, that is why it has more longevity than your inkjet printer, because it is very high maintenance. In inkjet printer, because of what is the maintenance? Because ink is there, if you will not regularly if you are not using, definitely the ink will dry, yes or no. So, if ink will dry, so there there will be no printout, okay. But in the laser there is no such type of drawback. So, in laser printer, because as it is in powder format, so definitely there will be no hamper in the that means no chance of your drying, yes or no. So, these are all the laser printer is also known as the high speed printer. Nowadays we are using, how we are measuring, let it be DMP we are measuring, because if one more thing, when we are printing some documents in the paper, so definitely we are measuring, that means how much time it will take for printing for one page. That is why as it is DMP, so that means how many character per second, CPS, how many character is printed per second. So, that is why it is the unit of your DMP, that means CPS. Then inkjet printer, how many line, it is line printer, line per minute or minute, it is character per minute and it is line per minute in the inkjet printer, because when head strikes on the paper, it moves like this in inkjet printer. So, that is why it measured how many line is printed per minute, but in laser printer we are measuring, it is page per minute, how many page is printed per minute. So, definitely it is the high speed printer, because nowadays the printer is coming in 1 minute you will be printed, that means 100 pages, 100 pages can be printed by using the laser printer, yes, on high speed printers, okay. So, these are various types of printers, okay. Then what is that? One more device. So, this is all about your printer. Then what are the other devices, printing devices? Let it be, what are the output devices? Nowadays we are using the speaker. Okay. So, what is speaker? What is the use of speaker? That means speaker means it is the device. Suppose in the computing system we are connecting different type of devices, but each and every devices has its own function, yes or no. So, I already told you, that means let it be monitor, it has its own function, because we want to see the output. Again printer, it is also has its own use. So, different output devices having different use for getting the output. Like that, speaker is also known as the output device for what? Everywhere. Suppose in generally we are using the your mobile phones, yes or no. And what generally we are doing? Suppose we are listening something or we are playing something. So, you are getting audio. So, audio means what? You are listening something, you are listening the song, you are watching some video. So, that means whatever the audio you are getting, so that audio is played with some what? One speaker. So, that means speaker, it is one device. What is the use of this? That means when we are playing any audio, okay, or video, okay. So, that means by using this speaker, that means it is through the speaker that audio can be generated, or we can listen that audio, the user is able to listen the audio by which? The speaker. So, in computing system, the speaker is also used for getting the result as output. How exactly? Suppose you have suppose you are recording something, okay, you are singing something with the help of computer, and one microphone is there, you are singing something and it is recorded. So, through the microphone, it is the input device, it is stored, and you want to listen the song, okay. So, how you are listening the song? So, definitely if there will be no speaker, so you can't play that audio file, yes or no. So, different audio files or video files, it can be audible because of the speaker. So, speaker is used in the computer for listening the songs or any audio files you can play. Okay. So, this is all about your output device. Okay. So, this is all about your output devices like input device. So, these are all what I explained, these are all the output devices. Okay. So, next class we will discuss about the new concept, that is we finished the input device, we finished all the output devices, and we will come to the main part, that is the memory. That means, what is the basic role of your memory inside the computer, how exactly it is used, and how the CPU is using the memory, how the computer is using the memory, what are the different type of memories, again we will explain in the next class. Okay. Thank you.